Good morning, everybody. It's Sally, and I'm here to help Greenlight my day. And if it helps you in any way, I'm more than glad to share. You all know me well enough by now to know my style. And my style is very go with the flow, shoot from the hip, share from your heart, be open, be free, and process in front of you. And that's the style I've always had. And greenlighting, I felt like needed to be a little more, but you know what? This is who I am. And I don't need to apologize for being who I am, and I know y'all don't expect me to. So I don't know why I've just gone on and wasted my 35 seconds doing that. So let me tell you what's on my mind today and how I'm greenlighting my day. You know, possibly, that I've had my daughter visiting. And that has proved to be very challenging for me on a lot of levels, emotionally, stress level wise, old baggage, old history, old tape wise. And yesterday was it was just another way for me to stretch a little harder. And I wanted to say something. This is just to say that we went somewhere that was very important to me, a place that I love and I'm passionate about and want to share. And you know, when you have company, you try to show them the best of what you love about this place. And what I realized after the day yesterday, which was adequate, but not quite as I'd hoped it was going to go exactly. But then again, that's my issue, is that much like, and I thought yesterday as we were going through it, I thought, this is like messing up one of your favorite places, isn't it? This memory is not going to be the good one that you love from the one time before and the time before and the discovery of this wonderful, beautiful place in nature and how much you love it, blah, blah. There's a truth that Brené Brown has shared. You don't have to share your shame story with everybody. There are things that you don't have to open yourself up and give to just anyone. People have to earn the right to hear your story. And today, as I was sharing some of my disappointment about my visit with a friend, he said, you should always be very careful. If there's a very special spot for you, you need to maybe not share that with everyone, because basically that leads to them not seeing it through your eyes, them not getting it the same way you get it, the beauty of it being lost on them, the effort that you went to want to share it. You know, you're hurt because they didn't get it. You know, again, I had a very valuable life lesson today, that it's okay for what. I know this is going to sound really silly that y'all think I didn't know this by now. I won't say it's as simple as different strokes for different folks, but when you open yourself up to share who you are via something you want to share that just moves your world, and that falls short, that person's response is not, and this can be on a lot of things, people, I'm sure you can transfer these thoughts. So what I realized today and how I'm going to greenlight the rest of this day and tomorrow and the next day until I get this truth honed in is that my level of fulfillment in this life is different than someone else's desire and level for fulfillment in this life in different ways. For example, you know I love the outdoors, you know I love this, you know I love to ride my bike, and I've been pulling my poor husband, come get on the bike with me, get on the bike. So we finally did that, and it was like, I was glad that he went, but at the same time, I could tell. I said, aren't you loving this? Can you see the sky and the sun and the sheep are there? And it's just, and he's like, oh, it's fine. I'm riding the bike. And you know, I finally realized the poor man, he does everything to let me be happy. And I kept trying to get him up to my level of what fulfills me, when his fulfillment level, I won't say it's less than. That's a judgment, and I don't mean it to be a judgment. But is there some place in your life where, you know, different personalities, different types of people, different interests, I may want to be on that trip where I know I want to see this vista of this valley, and I needed it to be at a certain time of day where the light is just so I can just drink it all in. So I'm going to go up this hill and out on this little ledge, and I'm just going to sit there and wait for the magic. And traveling partner would really be just as fulfilled, equally as fulfilled as that. Down here at the bottom of the hill, at the base of the hill, just chillaxing, maybe not even facing the valley, not thinking about the sunset or the light, just relaxing, maybe counting the blades of grass, maybe, I don't know what goes on. Everybody's different. And for me to try to yank that poor soul and make them experience with me when their fulfillment level is there and mine is wrong of me. And it's just equally as bad for me to stay at the bottom and feel unfulfilled and get grumpy. So what I'm saying is, give yourself room. I'm wondering, have you ever thought of it this way? I've never thought of it this way. I know we need to accept people where they're at and love them where they're at. But in my head, that always meant I was accommodating, I was disappointed, and that's judgment. And that's not what that's about. Saying truly, different strokes for different folks, you can't put judgments on that. And I realize that now. And my friend said to me today that he also said, what you see is a beautiful, wonderful, glorious, sunny, blue sky day as you're meandering down this white, bleached, sandy beach with the blue ocean, and you just, might just be a hot walk and a lot of grit to the person that you're going with. It's just like that. That's so true. Why did I never see it like that before? So I'm greeting my day and my days ahead with a new revelation. I know that's awfully egocentric, that in the years gone by everything is through your own perspective, and I know better than that. But it's so funny how easy it is to fall and not give everybody room to be happy. And you know what? If you're happy or going solo on some of your activities and your trips and your adventuring, unless you find someone who's on the same plane in a kindred spirit in certain areas, people who are passionate about the outdoors, or someone who loves an art museum and wants to go in that with you, or someone who wants to see a flower garden who loves flowers, don't drag the person who'd rather be watching the NASCAR race out to something that is going to be keeping you back from your full experience because you feel bad that they're not enjoying it and worried, then you get frustrated. Don't go there. Don't go there. You have one life, they have one life. Respect each other's differences. Find those places where you come together. Celebrate those places. Really make them special. That is not what I have been doing. I have not been looking for those opportunities, and I have not been celebrating them. I will be doing so. So, this is my green light. I know it's more like life lessons from Sally's, mess-ups, which is what my channel used to be about. I hope that helps somebody somehow unpack a relationship that's damaged. Give yourself permission to live to your level of fulfillment in this world. Don't compromise to the point where nobody's happy. Give each of you total freedom to be at your own levels of fulfillment and excitement and enjoyment on different things. So I wish you all a wonderful day, and happy green lighting, everybody. Peace out.